Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Lesky, and I have for y'all another Progressor build. This is going to be my third Progressor build at level 80, and definitely my last one for level 80. I've made one now over each specialization. In this video, I'm going to be going over the Pioneer specialization. The first one I made was over Progressor Plus as more of like a deep line playmaker, defensive midfielder. The second one was the Janitor specialization, where it was really defensive. That one was crazy to use on defense as like a center back or even a fullback or possibly a DM as well. And this one is going to be made for the cam position. So the Pioneer specialization gives you ping plus, so then you can use incisive plus, long ball plus, and ping plus on the build, which can be really good for playmaking as an attacking midfielder. And you can also use it as like a very offensive center mid if you want. Didn't go for any defensive upgrades, but it can still be good as a center mid because like I think pretty much all the base defending attributes on Progressor are 75. And there's definitely some downsides with this Pioneer specialization compared to like Creator, Magician, or even Maestro as a cam. The first one is you can't have 5-star skills. For me, that really does suck. I love having 5-star skills as an attacker. So I don't like this as well for me personally compared to the other three because I can't have 5-star skills. You also can't have a 5-star weak foot, which isn't as big of a deal for this type of build. But that's the main downside for me. But if you don't do skills very much, this build will be a solid for you, obviously with the passing playstyles being very overpowered. And then of course, because this is a defending archetype, the perks aren't the best for an attacking midfielder. The Pioneer perk is actually pretty nice, but the other two isn't going to be very helpful for this position, similar to kind of how Maestro works with the perks. So that's a quick little rundown of this build, and I now want to show y'all some highlights of me using it, so go ahead and check those out. He's reading that thing.
Dang, I probably should have played on the ground maybe.
Golazo.
That's crazy.
Leave it.
Oh, make that.
Oh, he's on.
Yo, that was a
nice.
dime.
Oh, he's on.
I hope so.
Come on.
Good finish. Thought he was just gonna fall again, bro.
Bro, I haven't seen the play. The plays doesn't activate for the bots, then, right? Oh, what a nice one.
Oh. There you go. It's a perfect lead. Ooh.
Dude, it feels so weird with the right foot, like the finesse.
Ow. What a play. Got me mid. Again?
Header.
That's you. No shot. Ooh,
Let's go.
what a shot.
You got a show.
You're on. Oh, he saved the chip.
I wanted to.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Golazo. Oh my, that would have been nasty. It's kind of open mid. Oh my gosh, they weren't ready for that.
Ferris.
Ooh. Holy. He squirmed through.
Yeah.
Split him.
Come on.
Nice. Let's go. Get in there. You got it. Let's go. We'll take that.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Nice.
Finish that. Finish that.
Finesse.
Cool.
Near post.
Running. Nice pass.
Get in there. Let's go. Good finish.
Faster, dude. I don't know you can do that faster.
No, that was
More than
crazy.
us.
Bang. Oh.
Last play. Last play.
Hey.
Touch.
Then.
Ah!
Ooh. Composure. Yeah, he was reading that lane. What a goal. There we go. my gosh, beautiful.
He's trying the super keeper strat, but I don't know.
What?
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
Hmm.
Ooh,
That was
we're
way
shooting.
better attack, and we actually get a goal off.
Right there. Or right to your left.
Ooh. Okay.
Wow.
Nice. Ooh.
From there.
Shoot. Oh,
I was
that's
gonna
a
try
foul.
and I was trying to open up a finesse.
Maybach.
Of course, he's
Maybach music.
right on the goal.
If you hit me here too, I got finesse level. Oh.
Oh, let's
Hold the
go.
barn in. I hope y'all enjoyed watching that gameplay. Obviously, y'all can see that the passing is great on this build. Definitely the best thing about this build with the 3 passing playstyle plus and solid passing attributes. The dribbling is also very good on this build, despite not having 5-star skills, which I didn't like. But I want to go over the perks first. So the first perk you get, like I was saying earlier in the video, these two aren't going to be great for an attacking mid. Would be better as like a center mid, obviously, or especially like a defensive mid or even like a center back. But it is what it is with this kind of build. I had a lot of y'all in the comments wanting to see a Pioneer build as a cam, so I thought I'd test it out. And here's the video for y'all. So the first perk is Restarter. Successful stand tackle and defensive half for a boost to long passing, short passing, and vision. You're not going to get this one popped up as much as a cam, but you can definitely still get it popping up. And the attribute boosts are nice. The next one is Goalkeeper's Favorite. Receive a pass from goalkeeper in the defensive third for a boost to long passing, short passing, and vision. And I don't even know if I got this one popped up while I was using it as a cam. Then if we go over to this Specializations tab, you can see that Pioneer Specialization inspired by Franz Beckenbauer, which gives you the ping pass plus, and then this unexpected forward perk, which is definitely the best perk out of the 3 as a cam. Dribble into the attacking third for a short boost of ball control, composure, and dribbling. I got it to pop up a decent amount of times, but it's not as good as I thought it was originally going to be, because you have to like get the ball like behind the attacking third and then dribble it into the attacking third. You can't like receive a pass in the attacking third and it'll pop up. That would be like really good if it worked like that. But unfortunately, you have to get the ball and then dribble it into the attacking third for it to work. But you get some nice dribbling attributes with this. And then the unlock criteria is you need a minimum of 92 dribbling, 90 long pass, and 90 short pass, which are great for a playmaker. Then if we take a look at this attributes tab, you'll see I went for the explosive acceleration type, which I've gone for on all my cam builds because I feel like it's just the best acceleration type as an attacking mid. Here's the body page, and one upside compared to those other builds I made as a cam. The other archetypes, you can't be as tall and get this +4 acceleration and agility like I did on all those builds. But this one, for Progressor, you can actually be 5'11 and still get the +4 acceleration and agility. So I went for that. 5'11, I believe, is the tallest you can be. And once you go up to 6 foot, it'll go to +3 instead of +4. So make sure you're 5'11 and then minimum weight 165 pounds. So we have 90 acceleration, 89 agility, but the +4s will bump up the acceleration to 94 and then bump up the agility to 93, and then the strength and jumping will go down -4. For the playstyles, I obviously had Incisive Pass Plus, a Long Ball Plus, and Ping Plus. You're not going to want to be using Anticipate Plus unless you're going to want to use this build as more of like a box-to-box CM, then you could give that a try. But as a cam, these 3 are definitely going to be the best setup. And then Finesse Shot, but this is one that you could switch out. I think at first when I was using the build, I was using Game Changer, but I didn't really use it very much at all. But another good option would be Low Driven Shot if you wanted to have a shooting playstyle. So you can go for either of those 3, I think would be best for this kind of build as a chem. And then you also have Trickster if you want to give that a try. And then I had Inventive, Technical, Rapid, which I don't really use on cam builds, but I have all these extra playstyle slots, so might as well. And then we had Tiki Taka and First Touch as the club facilities. So I just went Rapid. But again, you could try Trickster or even go for like 2 shooting playstyles if you wanted to. And then Press Proven, Quick Step, and Enforcer. Enforcer is another one you could switch out for like Trickster or another shooting playstyle if you want. And then again, there's the Tiki Taka and First Touch for club facilities. If your club's not going to have these exact facilities, I would definitely have tiki-taka and first touch on the build rather than like finesse shot, rapid, or enforcer. And then let me show y'all these exact club facilities real quick. So the first one is the 3-star performance analyst, which gives tiki-taka to everyone, +5 vision, +5 short pass. And then the 3-star yoga instructor giving first touch, +5 composure and balance. And the last one is the 1-star sports psychologist giving +2 aggression and composure. It's time to look at the attributes. So 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. That's the max you can get on Progressor, unfortunately. So I went for that. If you're not even going to use 4-star skills, you could just go for 3 or even like 2, I think you could do. And then you could save a lot of AP and put that AP somewhere else on the build. And then 80 stamina in order to use quick step. Didn't go for any upgrades to aggression or jumping, but did upgrade the strength, I believe, a little bit to get it to 75. So you can use enforcer or press proven on the build. And then 90 acceleration, which is the max. And then remember, we have the +4 from the height and weight effect. So it's actually 94 acceleration, 89 sprint speed, and then a lot of 89 attributes on ball control. So 89 agility, balance, reactions, ball control, composure, and then the 92 dribbling, which is what you need for the specialization. Again, like I say in a lot of my videos, I go for 89 on some attributes because once you go up to 90, it's just more expensive. The AP becomes more expensive, so this just saves you a good amount of AP just stopping at 89. And then you can put that AP somewhere else. Like what I did here with 80 finishing, 81 shot power, 80 long shots. I was just going to go 80 shot power, but there was just a little bit of AP left. And I think I just put it on shot power to get it up to 81. And then a couple on curve to get that up to 82. And then 90 vision, 90 short pass, and 90 long pass. So you need the 90 short pass and long pass for this specialization. No upgrades to defending, but the defending is actually pretty good. So as a cam, that is an upside compared to the other archetypes. You actually will be better defensively because of these base defending attributes on Progressor. But another downside I do want to highlight is the volleys. 50 volleys, if you do ever have a volley opportunity, it might be pretty bad. But I believe the max you can get on Progressor is like 75. You can't even get it up to 80. So I didn't go for any upgrades to volleys. Didn't really have the AP to do that. But if you didn't want to go like 4-star skills or even 3-star skills, you could put some AP on volleys to get it up to 70. But I'd maybe still not even do that. And maybe like upgrade the curve more, or the dribbling stats more, or maybe even the finishing, shot power, and long shots more if you really wanted to. So now let me show you the club facility tag where it shows the attributes with the club facilities that my club was using. So +5 to balance to get that up to 94, +7 to composure to get that up to 96, +5 to vision and short pass to get both of those up to 95, and then the last one is +2 to aggression. So that completes this level 80 Pioneer build that you can use as an attacking midfielder or as like a box-to-box CM. Let me know in the comments what you think of this type of build. Hit that like button on this video for me, and then make sure to sub to the channel. Later, guys.